Namaste and welcome to Wisdom at Sunrise. By developing stronger movement and mindfulness practices, we will find peace through chaos. Time to flow.
Good morning and welcome to day 3 of our series. And today we are talking about the bend and the twist that the human body can do and how that's important. And it's very, very important when it comes to modern day life, especially in the workforce. If you aren't just, sitting at a desk or anything like that. And even if you are, there are some twists that you have to do depending on what you have to grab or something like that. So the bending and the twisting is very important because it helps strengthen your back and also the flexibility of being able to reach something down below, like on the ground, whether that be a child, a box, something like that. And obviously we all use something like this every day, right? So being able to work that is going to be very important because it helps the flexibility, which means you stay a little bit more limber. So maybe you wake up with, your back doesn't hurt quite as much, things like that. And it helps the spinal muscles. So you are making sure that that's staying healthy and strong. And also helps your legs because if done correctly, most bending is accompanied with some sort of bending of the knees and things like that. So like when you're picking something up, and so it helps strengthen the legs. So we're talking things like the deadlift would be one thing, or a kettlebell swing, things like that would be your bendings. Twisting would be what you're talking about there, is definitely helping with spinal mobility. I would recommend not ever doing any type of twisting motion with a load. So, you see some people, they do what's called a Russian twist with dumbbells and stuff like that. It's unnecessary and does increase the chance of hurting yourself quite a bit. And once you start messing with the spine and having injuries on the spine, it's hard to get that fixed and back to where you need to be. But those again would be like a side-to-side motion to help strengthen your obliques, and overall it's more about the mobility and being able to twist and reach out and grab something, for example, or something like that. So the other thing is just really decreases spinal fusion and the locking of joints, which I've talked a lot about longevity in this series. And because in reality, in my personal opinion, physical health is all about increasing your longevity, because it's not about wanting to live until you're 100. It's about wanting to be able to do what you want to do until you die. Because, let's face it, we're all going to die, yes. But do you want to die at 80 and be able to hold your grandkids and play with them down on the ground and do fun stuff with them? Or do you want to live to 100 and 70, past 75, you can barely get out of a chair? So that's longevity, and that's what we're talking about here. And so to be able to do things like that, just literally twist side to side, at your desk or wherever you're standing, bend down and properly pick up, whatever it is you're trying to pick up, and maybe do a few reps here and there. So don't just grab the box and do a few deadlifts with it, work it out throughout the day. So tomorrow is our last day of the series, and that is it for today. So if you have a comment, leave it, and I will see you tomorrow.
Thanks for flowing with us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the show. And follow us on social media at Warrior Monk Method.